Hey everybody, welcome to another show of the Pages Insight. Today was a great day. I hope you all had a great day. Today's topic is discipline. So, we started our spring semester at school craft on yesterday. So, I had a good day yesterday with my classes. I really like all of my teachers, but this one teacher, he was a little weird, but I could tell he didn't have much discipline. So, I brought up the topic discipline because I encountered a very interesting, how do I put this? A very interesting situation happened in front of my eyes yesterday, and I could not believe the reaction that this mother had toward her son. Ready for it? Put your seatbelt on. So, as I said, school started yesterday. So this semester I have 4-hour block classes. So I have a 9 to 12 class and a 1 to 4 class. So in between, I went to the cafeteria with my friend Leonard. Now, we went to the cafeteria and it was a lady standing there in line. And we got there, it was around noonish, we got out of class like around 12 o'clock. So it was like 12 something and we got there. So it was lunchtime. So a lot of people were in there standing in line trying to get their food, blah, 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 blah. So the line we were standing in, over here, this is my right, over here, we could see over here to the left, and there's this lady. And her son had to be no more than 5 years old. He had to be 5. Was standing there, when I tell you he was cutting up, huh? Cutting up. Cutting up like I ain't never witnessed before. She had cheeses in her hand. And she was saying to him, "You're going to eat this for a snack." He was saying, "No, I don't want that as a snack. You're going to buy me McDonald's." What? I was like, what? I looked at Leonard like, I want to see what she going to do about this. So this little boy, this little clown, sitting here pushing on her. Pushing her. When I tell you pushing her out the door. "I want McDonald's now. I said I want McDonald's." Just tugging at her. She falling all down, trying not to fall because he pushing her out the door. So I'm standing there like, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I couldn't believe it. You know how you get like so irritated you start like scratch? I was like, mm-mm. Because I wanted to go over there and wring his neck. I'm going to tell you this. That little boy pushed her the last time. He snatched them cheeses out her hand and threw them on the floor. Started stumping on them, having a tantrum. Everybody, it ain't just us just looking at her like she out crazy. Everybody in that line looking at her like, "You ain't gonna do nothing?" I'm gonna tell you this right now. If that had been me, let me had been his mama. That little boy wouldn't have made it out of that cafeteria walking. He would have been on a stretcher. They would have had to call the ambulance to get me off him. She just told him, "You're going to get in timeout when we leave here." She's sitting there counting. He pushing her. She's sitting there counting. 1, 2, 3. Lady, what is you counting for? You better use them same hands you counting on and smack him upside his head. She's sitting there counting. And he's sitting there beating her up. 5 years old. Now I'm going to tell you this. Just in case you don't know. Well, you already know that wasn't one of us. It wasn't one of us. Because if it hadn't been one of us, Fox 2 News, Fox 4, Channel 7, Channel 14, what other news channel? CNN, ANN, TNT, the Word Network, every network in America would have heard about that. Because ain't nobody, aren't us, wouldn't happen. You should have seen them in there. The mother was sitting there like, I can't take it. I couldn't take it. Just sitting there looking at her. Allowing this little boy to sit there and act out like that in public. Yeah, they tell me something. You can't hit your kids, child abuse, all this other stuff. No, he was abusing her. And she birthed him and carried him for 9 months. Ain't no way in God's name. You know what? I apologize for that. Ain't no way on God's green earth. No, baby, I didn't sit there and carry for 9 months. Birthed out, all this other stuff going on pregnant people got to go through. I ain't gonna allow you to sit there and tell me what you gonna have me to do for you. If I already done told you you're gonna wait to get some McDonald's, when I'm ready to feed you, I will. I'm sitting here buying you some cheese as I said I had something to do. He didn't understand that. He wanted McDonald's. Anyway, going on from here. I brought up this subject of discipline because yesterday was a very interesting day. That little boy took me over. But there was another altercation. This lady in my class, this my English class, she got to be 40-ish looking. She was 40 something. When I tell you she was dressed like she was 13, I don't think someone that age should have had on no light blue leggings with a black see-through shirt with some black flip-flops. I ain't talking about cotton leggings. I'm talking about those thin stocking leggings. That ain't discipline. That is not discipline. That's what you call, I'm just gonna wake up and put on some anything, go to school. Y'all, we need discipline. These kids need discipline. Everybody need this. I need it. My teacher gave me a 10-page research paper due on Monday. When you think I'm gonna have time to do this? Do he know what I got going on right now? Do he know that I don't get home till 10 o'clock? All these rehearsals, all these engagements, all these everything I got going on. You think I got time to write a 10-page research paper in 4 days? I told him right there in that class, and my friends can vouch for me. I said, listen here, Mr. Woods, I'm gonna tell you this right now. This is a 7-week class, and we're doing 15 weeks worth of work in 7 weeks. You may as well give me some kind of leeway. Cause I told him he understood what I said, but he crazy. He says, oh, you guys are only going to have 1 research paper and 3 essays. Yeah, I wonder how many pages of the essay you're going to give us, because we got to scrunch all this work in. Y'all got to pray. I'm praying for discipline for everybody. If I ever see that lady again, we need to have it needs to be some kind of class for mothers like that don't know how to, how can I put this? Those kind of mothers don't know, obviously, how to, I'm trying to say this in the nicest way I can. Those kind of mothers don't know how to beat their kids. Not beat them. That's not the word. How to discipline them. This is the topic of this show. Discipline. You counting, they ain't scaring nobody. I done been counting to before. So they ain't stopped me. We gotta pray for those kind of mothers. I prayed for her that day because that was ridiculous. That was sad. Anywho, to all of you that are going to school this semester, we need to help each other. I am saying this right now on this show, that I am willing to pay whomever is willing to write my paper for me. I'm taking offers. I'm just joking. But this is a lot of work, but hey, we're doing this to better ourselves. Education is key. Can't do nothing now without an education. And when you're in college, you're in school, go far. Discipline yourself. That's the topic. Have discipline. Brace yourself. Pace yourself to do your work. And go as far as you can to your doctorate. Get the PhD and go all the way. And then you need everything. A bachelor's and all this master's, and you need to go far. McDonald's, I heard somebody say at McDonald's you gotta have to do some kind of job there, you gotta have a bachelor degree. At McDonald's, they even want you to get an education. That's how you know education is key. So this is my encouragement. You all do very, very well this semester. Be successful. Be diligent. Have integrity in your work. Have discipline in your work. Do your homework. Read the book. The information is in the book for you. You can pass your classes. All you gotta do is read the book. Read your notes. Pay attention in class. Go to class for one. Then you'll be able to pass. That's all I have to say. You all, I love everybody that tunes into these shows. I get a lot of feedback off of them. But you guys have to let me know what you want to hear as well. So if you're, like I said, if you're going to these spring classes with these 7 weeks full of 15-week worth of work, I'm in there too. We got to work together to make ourselves better. Nobody's going to do it but you. You got to want to make yourself better. So it's late. It's time to get some rest. So you all be blessed and have a good day. Give somebody a hug. Tell them you love them and give them a smile. Mwah. Paige loves you.